Hello all you amazing and wonderful people, welcome back to the channel. IStandAlone Gaming, and today we're going to be playing some more Final Fantasy VII the Remake. But with that being said, in the last episode, we were here at the end of Chapter 4. So basically, I knew that we would jump into something right after this cutscene, so I decided to cut it when I did. But as we talk to Barrett here, there's going to be a few cutscenes, and we're going to be jumping right into Chapter 5. But before we do that, there's a few changes I want to make. So we're going to go through and change our weapons. And we're going to change our... We're not going to change our weapons. We're going to upgrade our weapons, and we're going to change our materials. Alright, so first thing, we're going to be upgrading Mithril Saber. Now we're getting to a point that we have all the increased magic attack. We're going to go through and grab our regular attack here. So let's go through. We got regular attack. Just grab both of these. Good enough for now. We're going to hop over to Tifa, upgrade Metal Knuckles. Okay, we have a lot of her stuff unlocked already, but we're going to go ahead and grab a few things. If I'm not mistaken, we have pretty much everything already, so we can grab magic attack power for her. And that's it for now. Good enough for me. And then we go to Barrett, EKG cannon. Don't necessarily need to unlock anything here, but if we can, let's go ahead and do so. So we do have... We're going to go ahead and wait. We can unlock the extra HP, sorry. Yeah, I'm not worried about anything else really just yet. So we'll leave that the way it is. Change our materia. Alright, so we're going to be changing our materia. So we can just go here, or we can press, I think it was R1. It brings up the whole menu. When I go through and change stuff, I like to take everything off first. It just makes things a little simpler. We're not going to be changing too much on most of the characters, but again, just makes it a little easier to make sure that you have everything kind of available and ready to go. So we're going to hop over here. All right, looking at my notes here, we're going to put HP up. Go. We'll just pick the highest one here. We're going to go lightning. I'm sure you guys will see why before the end of the video. Definitely make sure you're putting lightning on every single character. Definitely a good reason to put it on. So only kind of hint I'm going to give you guys. MP up ×2. We're going to go to refocus. If I'm not mistaken, I think refocus is purple. Refocus. First strike, that's definitely purple. I get healing. I put 2 magic up. We're also going to throw a fire on here just for good measure. Actually, no, we're going to throw... Let's throw blizzard or ice. There we go. Tifa, we're going to do elemental, which is blue. No, lightning. Luck up ×2. ATB assist and parry. HP up and steadfast. And MP up and ATB stagger. Doesn't really matter what order you put it in. Also, we're going to make sure that we have Bahamut, Fat Chocobo, and Ifrit. So, get to Barrett. We're going to have Elemental. lightning. MP up ×2. Steadfast, ATB boost. I think ATB boost is yellow here, yeah. We're gonna do magnify, which is blue, mixed with time. Steadfast again, and first strike. All right. So looking pretty good. And that's pretty much all we need. So let's go ahead and talk with Barrett.
Mission starts the moment you sure you ready for?
Skip that. Go on the train.
Do you think pigs?
And as you can see, that finishes out chapter 4. However, jumps us right into cutscene here. We can go ahead and skip. We're gonna make our way to Tifa.
The train will be passing an ID checkpoint shortly.
Here comes the first hurdle.
Not much of one.
I know, but that doesn't mean I don't have butterflies in my stomach. Hey.
Why's that?
Barrett's always...
You'll be fine.
Maybe. Thanks.
Blah, blah, blah. Go check on Barrett. Yep. Don't necessarily have to pick this up. Of course, another healing material is not something we really need.
Why don't you go check on Tifa? Quit screwing around.
Emergency ID scan in progress.
Huh? No way!
Emergency ID scan in progress. Unauthorized IDs detected.
Womp womp. Alright, so this hops you right into a battle here.
Enter lockdown in 3 minutes.
And it shouldn't be super hard.
Keep moving, people. Get the car too.
Lockdown protocol. This car will enter lockdown shortly.
Move it.
Nice and easy. Move over to the next train.
No more games! It's over!
No holding back. Fry! There!
And dodge that by going line of sight over there.
All right. You're done.
All right. Very easy. Press start. We're going to go to party. We're going to make sure that Tifa is the leader. Or no, is it party? Battle set. I think. There we go. We're going to make sure Tifa is the leader. And what we're going to do is run and try to find Barrett. So there's a few fights we can actually skip with Tifa being the leader. And that's essentially what we're going to do just to make it a little bit quicker.
Hey, thanks. For when we jump from the train, I mean.
No biggie. You're pretty light, you know.
You always know what to say.
So pretty much you just have to follow the path, pretty much like the first playthrough, and make it to Barrett.
It's them! We have a visual on the
Don't think
target.
you'll walk away from this!
You do the little parry slide, you can flee pretty easily, as you can see.
He's close. Come on. Barrett!
Tifa, could use some help.
We're just gonna keep on running.
We're coming!
Make it quick. Should be some stairs over there.
We'd better hurry.
Yeah.
I've had it up to here with you damn robo bugs. I'm gonna rip off those spindly legs of yours
These
one
must
by
be the
one.
stairs.
I ain't going down without a fight.
That doesn't sound good.
Let's go.
And of course you gotta fight these guys.
Great. Give me a hand.
There! Yeah!
Bring it.
That's that! There's no escape!
Alright, real quick before we get any further, we're gonna make another change to our equipment. Cloud is perfectly fine. We're gonna move the Goddard Demeron over to Barrett. Go ahead and move that over. All we gotta do is select it, select the Fury Ring that Barrett has, and I'll swap equipment just like that. Keep going with that.
That's gotta be the last of them, right?
Oh, who cares? We
Go ahead and skip this. This lets us run. Of course, you got to keep on fighting your way through the little gauntlet. We don't really need any of the items, so we're not going to make any detours.
When the time comes, remember, we just gotta follow the nose.
What?
Stamp's nose.
We look for graffiti, then head in whichever direction its nose points. But pay attention to railway signals too. You see blue lights, you're going the right way.
So what we can do here is go ahead and do limit catastrophe
Say your
and keep it moving. And as you can see, kills all three. And we can just keep on running.
Biggs is way ahead of us. Jesse was gonna back him up, so it wouldn't surprise me if he needs our help. So let's not.
Keep doing the same thing as we move along.
Not bad.
You don't want to run too far away that you're fleeing, but he should be able to kill everything pretty quickly.
It knows we trust.
Good thing our colleagues put up all that stamp graffiti. Without it,
This won't take long.
not at all.
No limits we can't break.
Keep doing the same thing.
What's that?
Nothing good.
Guys, I think it might be a nest.
All kinds of creepy crawlies make themselves at home in the plate, then get messed up with this bastard. I'll live for this shit right here.
That was easy.
Sure it was.
Catastrophe definitely makes a lot of this easier, so just make sure you put that on him. You can use somebody else's overdrive as well, but this one I feel like makes it a lot easier. As you can see, pretty much just use it and keep moving. We're just trying to make our way through and complete the hard mode, so that's really all that matters.
Say your prayers in bed. What now? So you must be the queen, huh?
Bingo! Come on!
Thundaga and Blizzaga should make her go into pretty much death. So there we go.
I ain't no exterminator. Why I gotta kill all these nasty ass bugs?
Fight that off. And then we go through this area.
A train's gonna get derailed by
Continue along the one-way path, of course.
Do something.
after an accident. They will.
When it's too late, then.
If you need health or mana, go ahead and sit down. If you've been struggling at all, if you've been following along, you probably shouldn't. But if you want to do your own thing, make sure you just rest up.
Check his nose.
This isn't bad, you know?
Yeah, they really captured the essence of corporate propaganda.
Check it out. I guess Shinra's doing something about those monsters after all.
Doing a half-assed
How
job.
did we get such a shit detail?
Screw it. Let's just give it a quick once-over and call it.
How did you get in here?
It's those three terrorists from the train!
Just blow through them and keep it moving.
Get your ass out of here.
No surprises there.
All right, let's figure out where the hell we are. There's an old rail,
And that is...
a secret passageway.
We've compiled...
Just keep on skipping. Head over there, there's some items, if you're looking to collect more items,
Army lapdog
but we don't need it, so we're gonna keep on moving.
You really don't like Stamp, do you, Barrett?
It's not that I hate it. I hate the fact that Shinra took a loyal animal like that and co-opted it for their own self-serving agenda.
Poor old Stamp.
Starting to remind me of one of Marlene's picture books. The one that's full of nothing but mazes.
Think you're making progress, and then you hit a wall.
Knock it down.
You're starting to sound like Barrett.
Never mind.
It's a good plan. Hey, hold up. This way.
Security is a lot
If they want to stand between us and the rail yard,
No problem.
Get him! Bastards aren't going to get away this time!
ain't no limit. No getting through.
Piece of cake.
Let's take the stairs. We should be reaching that secret passage real soon. I knew Plan E wouldn't fail us. Should have called it Plan Excellent. What you think, Mr. Ex-Soldier?
Biggs made the plan, right?
I provided some input.
Hope not too much.
What's that supposed to mean?
Give it up, assholes, or we'll blow you to hell! Surrender!
Oh, yeah! I've been waiting for this. Ain't got nothing on
Blow up everything in the path.
so many guards.
All right, so once we're down here, we jump into a boss fight, and for those that don't know, he is weak to lightning, so that's why we put all our lightning stuff on. And we're gonna try our best to make sure that we can defeat him in one shot. Might take 2 or 3 times, but again, it's part of the game. So
This it?
skip. Dive in. We're gonna have Cloud use Thundaga, right front leg. We're gonna have Barrett, Thundaga, right front leg.
Say your prayers and beg for forgiveness.
We're gonna have her use Focus Strike.
Guess we ain't back.
have her use Unbridled Wrath twice. Gives us another ability point. Or ATB gauge with Cloud. We'll use Blade Burst on the generator. And that should push him over this little phase here. Now we're going to go ahead and use Limit on the left front leg. Actually, let's do the rear leg, make it a little easier. We'll have her do dive kick. Gonna have Barrett use Undaga. Actually, we're gonna have him haste the whole party, and then we'll have him do Thundaga. I'll have Cloud do Thundaga as well. Once he gets pushed over to this phase, those little adds shouldn't be in the way anymore. That kind of hurt. We're gonna have Cloud use Cure on Tifa. We're gonna have Tifa use Star Shower. We're gonna switch over to Barrett. We're gonna have him use Thundera on the left front leg. Push him over to Stagger. We're gonna have him use Thundaga on the left rear leg. Switch over to Tifa. We'll have Cloud use Thundaga on the leg as well. Again, Thundaga on the last leg. Now we want to make sure we're attacking the weak spot generator here. And have her use dive kick and then the triangle button. We don't even need it. We did Crab Warden in one go, and we got the book for Barrett. So follow along. Could be pretty easy.
Let's go.
Sure.
We could go ahead and skip this, and that should be chapter 5. So it's very nice that we got to beat it in one go. Makes it a little bit of a shorter video. But once we get through this next cutscene, it will be the end of chapter 5.
So, you bump into any giant robots like that in Reactor 1?
Yeah, except the bastard looked like a scorpion. Speaking of which, what would you say that last one looked like?
Huh? Well...
Lo and behold,
Dead now.
all aboard.
All right, and that is chapter 5 on hard difficulty. So it was fairly easy this episode. We ended up defeating it in one shot, so always looks good when you're doing it in one shot. However, we're going to go ahead and end the episode here. So we are completed with chapter 5. In the next episode, we'll be doing chapter 6. And then obviously in the next episode after that, we'll be doing chapter 7. We got to do all of the chapters in hard mode. And then once we do that, we should have all the achievements. If we've been following along, all the achievements for Final Fantasy VII Remake. And then we'll probably go into intermission or intergrade. And then maybe we'll hop into one of the other versions, or maybe we'll pick up another game for a little bit and then hop into one of the other versions, but I definitely want to get to the other versions as well. But yeah, but if you've been enjoying the playthrough or following along, please leave a like, and if you want to see more content of Final Fantasy VII Remake or anything else I decide to make, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I'd greatly appreciate it. But with that being said, thank you for your time. Thank you for watching. I really hope to see you in the next video. Take care.